Hey guys, Cloudy Hayes here, back for another video. Season 4 is here, and with that comes a lot of new features and systems, which means a lot more things to keep track of. Add-ons can really change how you interact with the game and make your overall gameplay experience better and much smoother. Finding the right add-on can be challenging, so I'm going to go over a list of must-have add-ons and WeakAuras for Dragonflight Season 4. Let's jump right in. The first add-on on the list is called Plater Nameplates. The new stock Blizzard nameplates are okay, but with Plater, this will change the way you play the game. There are so many things you can do with Plater, such as tracking spell casts, buffs, debuffs, highlight important spells, and change the way your nameplates look based on a wide variety of variables. You could spend all day tweaking things and how you want it. There are so many options, it's actually crazy. But if you don't want to mess with all the options, you can just import a profile from wago.io to cut out all the legwork. I recommend importing a nice profile, test it out, and then trying one or two more and comparing which ones you like the best. The next add-on on the list is Details Damage Meter. Details is a powerful tool that will tell you just about anything you want to know. Details breaks down each encounter in a detailed summary showing graphs for your damage and healing and much more. It also gives you an advanced death log and a record of death statistics, which can be helpful to see who's dying the most and why. Details has a timeline showing debuffs and cooldowns usage by time. You can also see which talents raid members or party members are using and what their item level is as well. Having this add-on will definitely help you improve and will help you see where you stand against other players DPS and healing wise. Overall guys, this is a great add-on to have. It tracks many different things. It's a very helpful tool. I recommend having this add-on. Next add-on on the list is a boss timer add-on. I personally use big wigs and little wigs, but you can also use deadly boss mods if you prefer. Boss timers tell you which ability is coming next in any encounter, whether it's a raid or a dungeon. These timers allow you to prepare for mechanics and abilities so you can be proactive instead of reactive. If you plan on doing any higher level endgame content, I highly recommend having this add-on. It will help you understand and learn the boss or dungeon much better. Overall, this add-on will make you a better player in my opinion. This add-on will also make certain noises or dings when certain mechanics are about to happen, so you know when to use a cooldown that might save your life, or when to prepare to move out of something that might kill you. Next on the list is an amazing add-on called WeakAuras. WeakAuras provides a powerful and flexible framework that allows you to display graphics on your screen. WeakAuras is by far one of the most advanced add-ons in the game, but let me quickly explain that it might be advanced, but is very easy to use even for brand new players, and you don't have to do much of anything but copy and paste import strings. This add-on will allow you to track just about anything in the game. Trust me, this is a must-have add-on. You can make an entire UI just from WeakAuras alone. To make this add-on easy and simple, all you need to do is download the add-on, go to wago.io, and at the top of the website, click World of Warcraft WeakAuras. From here, you will see a list of all different options. Take a look through all the different WeakAuras until you find one you like. Click on the WeakAura and copy the WeakAura string. When back in the game, type /WA, or you can click on the minimap icon to open the add-on. At the top of the menu, click Import and paste your string here. You will now have your new WeakAura. There are many cool WeakAuras you can find on wago.io, so spend some time going through them until you find the ones you like. You can make your own WeakAuras, but this is for advanced users only and it's fairly complicated. I recommend just copying and pasting strings from Wago, and it makes this add-on much easier. I would say this add-on is definitely a beginner-friendly add-on as long as you just use the wago.io strings and copy and paste them into the add-on. Next add-on I want to talk about is Altoholics. Altoholics is a great add-on for players with alts. If you strictly only have one character, then you can probably just skip this add-on. But for people with multiple characters, this is a great way to see all your characters in one place. This add-on will show you how much gold you have on every character, which keystone they have for the week, highest completed keystone for the week. It also shows every character you have in total, including characters that are not max level. One cool feature that I like about this add-on is that it shows you your total time play between all your characters. It'll also tell you all the currency you have on every character, including crests and everything you have in your currency tab. This is a great add-on for people with many alts. I recommend getting this add-on if you play more than one character. Next up is Hekili Priority Helper. Hekili is a rotation add-on that helps you master your rotation and increase your DPS. It's very easy to use and doesn't take up a lot of space, which is great. It tells you which buttons to hit and in which order. It allows you to prepare for what you're going to hit next by queuing up your next two spells. You always press the leftmost button and continue from there. This add-on will help you do more DPS in a dungeon, in raids, or even in world content. It'll help you learn your rotation. I suggest this add-on even for veteran WoW players. There's always room for improvement when it comes to doing DPS. The next add-on on the list is OmniCD, Party Cooldown Tracker. OmniCD is a great add-on for dungeons. It shows all of your party members' cooldowns and puts it in a small line next to your party frames. You can see when your party members have CDs or do not. If you're the tank in the dungeon and you notice no one has defensive CDs, maybe you decide to pull smaller, or pull bigger when everyone's CDs are up. It also gives you a nice interrupt tracking window to track party members' interrupts so you don't overlap interrupts while in a dungeon. Overall, this add-on helps you become better in Mythic Plus by being able to see who has what CDs available at any given time. You can adjust which cooldowns and abilities you want to be tracked, or you can leave it stock and it will work just fine as well. Next, we have an add-on on the list called Method Raid Tools. Method Raid Tools is a great add-on if you plan to do any kind of raiding. Most raiding guilds require you to have this add-on as well. Method Raid Tools tracks and displays raid cooldowns for all raiders in the group. You can customize this to look how you want as well. You can pick and choose which cooldowns to display and much more. There's also a cool notes section that the raid leader can use to write notes out for the rest of the raid team to see. For example, as you see on my screen, we have different groups assigned for this mythic boss. It tells us who's in what group and when and where to go. The note system makes it easy to communicate with the rest of the raid. There's other cool features such as Raid Inspect, which allows you to see every person's item level and talent choices. You can set up auto markers and a battle res timer. There's even a cool raid attendance section in this add-on as well. There's endless amounts of raid tools in this add-on, and it's a must-have add-on if you plan to raid at all. The next add-on on the list is Simulation Craft. SimCraft allows you to grab a profile of your character in-game in order to import it to RaidBot's website. The SimCraft add-on ultimately will help you improve your damage as a DPS player. It's pretty simple. You just type /simc while in-game, and a long string of letters and numbers will pop up. This is your current spec, gear, and bags that you have at the time you created the sim string. You take this string and go to raidbots.com and paste it into the website. From here you can do a number of things, including run sims to find your best gear and talents for your character. You can also use Droptimizer to find the best drops for your character, or run a quick sim to get your DPS and detailed stats for your character. This add-on is used by all endgame raiders and is huge if you want to improve your DPS. This add-on will help you become better and help you min-max your gear and your DPS. Personally myself, I like to use the top gear option. Just click on top gear, paste your sim in, then scroll down on the website and select different items you want to compare. This will show you which trinket or which weapon is the best to use. You can also compare different talent builds as well. There are many different options when using this website, so you'll need to play around with it and figure out what works best for you. Next add-on on the list is Coordinates Tracking. This add-on is as straightforward as it gets. It just displays coordinates of your current location. When you open the world map and move your mouse around, you will see the coordinates of where your mouse is. This is a great add-on to have to be able to find certain coordinates you're looking for. For example, if you Googled a quest and it tells you to go to X or Y coordinates, well, now you can figure out where to go. It's just good to have to be able to know where things are. If someone in your guild asks you where a certain rare is, well, now you can tell them the coordinates. Next add-on on the list is Raider.io add-on. This add-on will show you other players' Mythic Plus score and exactly which dungeons they have completed and on what level. It also shows players' raid progress as well. This is a good add-on to have if you're making groups for Mythic Plus or for raids. This way you can see if a player has experience or if they're just brand new. This allows you to weed out the players that might not be experienced enough for what you're trying to run. Most members of the Mythic Plus community use this add-on. I recommend having it if you're pushing Mythic Plus or if you're pugging raids at all. The next add-on on the list is World Quest Tracker. Dragonflight has a lot of new quests and currencies. This add-on will track all the world quests in one convenient location on your map. When you open your map, you will see a list of all the world quests in one spot. This helps you track down what you might be looking to find. For example, if you're looking to complete all the world quests that give gold as a reward, well, this will make it very simple. You can quickly see all the rewards from all the world quests and waste no time when trying to figure out what quests you want to do. This is a great add-on for outdoor world content. Last but not least, I'm going to share a few weak ores that are a must-have. The first weak ore I'm going to share is called Raid Ability Timeline. This puts your bigwigs or DBM into a simple timeline that makes it much easier to see and understand. As you see here on my screen, it makes it go down a simple timeline and makes it much easier and quickly to see mechanics that are about to go out. The next weak aura I have for you guys is a mouse cursor weak aura called Ultimate Mouse Cursor. This weak aura puts a circle around your in-game mouse and helps it so you don't lose your mouse when you're in heated combat. It's very easy to lose track of where your mouse is when you're in heavy battle and there's tons of numbers and colors and graphics all over the screen. The cool thing about this weak aura is that it also puts a global cooldown tracker built into the circle around your mouse cursor. Personally, I cannot play without this weak aura. That's it for the weak auras I'm going to share, but I recommend going to wago.io and finding a weak aura package for each raid. They make some great raid packages that help you with mechanics. That's it for today's video on add-ons. There's plenty of more add-ons out there that are pretty useful, but this is the majority of the add-ons I like to use. I like to keep it pretty simple and not have too many add-ons slowing my loading time down. A lot of people like to have every add-on in the game and it can be very overwhelming. You can pretty much do everything with this list of add-ons I've given you guys. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.